And we are live. Welcome to Shooting Shit episode 211, I think. Is that the right one? I think it's the right one. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Anyway, got everything set up. Everything's looking good. I can see the stream on the thing. And so welcome. We've got to talk about games, sort of. Sounds like more Fallout news, of course, because Bethesda just can't stop fucking up. You're their co-host. You're not saying anything. Jump in and go, yeah, no, it's awful. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think first we could give a shout out to Steve Irwin's birthday. Because it's his birthday today. And then tell PETA to go fuck themselves with their tweet about Steve Irwin.
What was that?
You
cut off there.
Steve Irwin's... No. Oh, I cut off. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I caught that bit.
Steve Irwin's birthday today.
No, we caught that bit. It was tell who to go.
And then we could tell PETA to go fuck themselves with the tweet that they put
You
out.
actually swore. You never ever swore. That's pretty good. They might have... I take it they pissed you off with the tweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, don't they put down animals and shit? Are they not like...
They kill around 90% of the animals that they quote rescue. And they also have supported terrorist groups and stuff. And they try to diss Steve Irwin.
I mean, Steve Irwin was the guy that was going about doing stuff to alligators, and South Park made that thing. I can't get that South Park episode out of my head when he goes, and now I'm going to really piss it off by sticking my thumb up its ass.
And then taught kids about them.
Yeah, but no, it was the South Park. I can't, every time I think of him, all I can image is the South Park episode where he was in it, and he's like, now I'm really going to piss it off by sticking my thumb up its arse.
Oh, yeah, he never did that. But that's funny. Yeah, South Park's funny.
Oh, fucking hell. That's the only thing I can think of every time someone mentions the alligator guy. It's like, yeah, that's South Park episode. Yeah, I'm really going to piss off. I'm going to stick my thumb up his arse. Yeah, but he got killed. And he wasn't actually fucking about when he got killed. That's the thing, right? Because you would think it would probably be like an alligator or a lion that would eat him, right? That would kill him. But that wasn't what killed him. What killed him was a stingray, and he was just diving. He wasn't doing a show or anything. He was just diving, and the stingray tail went straight into him. So.
Yeah, he wasn't messing with it or anything.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, because, you can imagine when he is messing, he was definitely messing with the animals, a wee bit.
Yeah. Well, everybody thought he'd probably die from, a crocodile. We'd finally get him.
You're going to get fucked up by a crocodile shit.
It was his stingray when Steve Irwin was minding his own business floating in the water.
Yeah, pretty much. It's funny, it's unbelievable, we couldn't make it up. But yeah, that's what happened. It was a stingray that got him. I mean, he used to go in lions and shit as well, didn't he? He used to do weird shit. Crocodiles, lions, big scary things. And then, I know stingrays have the big spiked tail and shit, but you don't really think of them as going to be the thing that's going to kill you, right? But they can. And that's what happened. He was just diving, and I think they were just trying to capture footage of him diving with stingrays or some shit, and it just fucking whacked him with its tail, and he fucking died. So yeah, it's really weird. But anyway, yeah, happy birthday. What age would he be though?
Oh, that I'm not sure.
Don't know. Anyway, there's that, and what did Peter tweet out something about? Yeah, you deserved it because you were fucking with animals or some pish. Something to that effect, didn't they? You, you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something to that effect that
Yeah.
they put out, wasn't it? It was like, I don't know, something you were messing with animals and you basically deserved it or some shit. Something like that.
No,
Anyway.
he didn't. They didn't say like that. They kind of like.
No, but they implied it.
Well, they like kind of basically because Google like made a Google Doodle thing of Steve Irwin, you know, for their Google Doodle thing, and so they presented that, and then like Peter retweeted it, and here let me pull it up because then I can just read what they said.
Yeah, I was going to say we can pull it up.
Okay, so here it is. PETA hashtag Steve Irwin was killed while harassing a ray. He dangled his baby while feeding a crocodile and rustled wild animals who were minding their own business. Today's Google Doodle sends a dangerous, fawning message. Wild animals are entitled to be left alone in their natural habitat.
Yeah. See, so they basically
he wasn't harassing the ray for one, but like PETA, man, you like kill tons of animals, and he friggin' educated people. I don't know what to tell you.
Assholes. Right, should we do the? Do you want to do the Fallout thing, or have you got the next one coming up? I'll do the Fallout one. It's up to you. Do you want to do the next one, and I'll do this one?
We could do the Fallout. I'll do the Fallout one.
Oh, do you want to do? Okay. Yeah, it's quite short. On you go, then. Just got it up, and it's all shiny on the
I
screen.
got it up. So Fallout 76 player who spent 900 hours in game says they've been banned. So they collected a large amount of ammo while a Bethesda community manager is looking into it. But there's someone out there who loves Fallout 76 so much they played it for more than 900 hours.
Okay.
The heart.
I've just got to say that game is fucking awful. I'm just saying, to play it for 900 hours, there's definitely something wrong with you, and that's probably why they thought, nah, this guy's cheating. There's no way someone likes this game that much. There's fucking no way. This game's fucking awful. We know it's awful, and there's no way someone's played it for that long. He has to be cheating. Ban him. I mean, fuck. But seemingly it's true. I don't know. On you go. I will not.
So the heart is a strange thing. Tragedy has unfortunately struck this unlikely relationship, as the survivor in question has also, over the course of their long journey, amassed a ridiculous amount of ammo, so much that Bethesda apparently reckons it's an exploit, and they've been indefinitely banned from the digital West Virginia. Reddit user Glorf12, I like that, Glorf, claims that Bethesda banned them because it seems so improbable that anyone would play for so long and gather so much ammo. They say that they simply really like the game, and that by using but not exploiting the Bandoler perk, which reduces ammo weight by 90%, they've been able to lug around a great deal. A screenshot of the alleged email from Bethesda customer service details the ban. It notes that Glorf12 had collected over 100,000 rare items within 30 days, accusing them of using an exploit. They had 140,960 ultra sight ammo on one character, and even more on a secondary account. So, let's see if I can blow up this email and read it. Okay, Bethesda customer support response. Hello, this account has violated the code of conduct and terms of service by exploiting a system issue that results in item duplication. We have determined that this account has acquired over 100,000 of one or more rare in-game items with 30 days of gameplay. This account was found exploiting the following items on your primary account. And it says the 140,960 Ultra Sight ammo. We see this account is also associated with secondary account that has been found in violation of our terms of service by exploiting the following items, and it's just ammo. It lists like a few different ammo. Due to the extent and scale of the violation, and that the game data shows both accounts' access to Fallout 76 have been suspended until each time as the issue is fixed in a future patch. As previously advised, when the fix is live and confirmed, we will reactivate these that you are able to access the game again with them. This decision is final and no further appeals will be considered in this manner. Please take a few moments to review our terms of service and code of conduct to which you previously agreed in order to participate in the Bethesda services. This action also serves as a final warning. Any further violations of our terms of service will result in a permanent closure of this account. They apparently been banned until the issue is fixed in a future patch, but a patch has come and gone, and Glorf 12 still hasn't been able to set foot in the game. They say that since they're unable to play the game, they can't verify the ammo numbers, but that they haven't collected as much as Bethesda claims. I have never had such a ridiculous amount of ammo, reads the Reddit post. What I have done, however, is trade ammo back and forth between my main and secondary accounts as I try to decide on what guns I aim to focus on. Given the sheer amount of time I spent playing, I have legitimately collected ludicrous amounts of ammo. And Bethesda's community manager responds to Reddit saying they've investigated the support ticket. We've also reached out to Bethesda to find out if it's possible to collect this much ammo and why it was flagged as an exploit. So, that was it. Somebody really loved the game and it got punished for it.
Like, have you got a cold?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I thought, no, it's not, it's fine. I was wondering why your voice was a wee bit slightly different, and then you had a wee sniffle, and I thought, oh, you got the cold, oh. Right, so I don't know what to do next. Right, we do the ones that I've got, I don't know, I've not got, okay. I was going to do that, that's a different thing. All my decisions. Oh, all my things aren't games. Like, all of the things that I've got left are nothing to do with games. But I will say that I've been playing Apex Legends, which is a free-to-play battle royale game, right? But so it's up against, well, what, Fortnite, and maybe like that battle royale game that you have to pay for though. So it's not really, because I'm not paying for a battle royale game because I find them shit anyway. But I played Fortnite, and Fortnite's fucking awful. You see me playing Fortnite. I think, yeah, you did. You watched the stream when I was streaming it, and then I axed the guy and he started running away from me. I was chasing him with a pick, that's what it was. I was chasing him with a pick because I didn't have a gun, and he never had a gun, and then he started running away from me, and I just chased him down and picked him to death. Remember that. Anyway, no, but we played that game a couple of times after that as well, and it's not good. The guns are rubbish, like the hitbox shit's rubbish. It doesn't feel like a real gun, it feels shit. Anyway, there's something wrong with that game that just feels shit to me. Apart from it being a battle royale game, which I don't rate anyway, because I find them really stupid, and it's just whoever gets the best gun wins. And that's just boring as fuck. There's no skill. Well, there is, but like, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
back in the proper days, you all spawned with the same gun. And then,
yeah.
like, so it was basically your skill, and then you used to know where the gun pickups and shit were. But because this is all random sort of loot and stuff, and you start with no gun at all, it's just like whoever picks up the gun first wins, and that's boring as shit. Which is why I don't like the games. But this game is definitely the best of the bunch because the guns are actually good. Like instead of like Fortnite where the guns are shit, these guns are actually good, and it feels like you're doing stuff. And you have these abilities and stuff as well. Sort of, it's a mix between Fortnite and a proper gun game with guns and like Overwatch, because you've got like special abilities that charge up. And each character's got a different ability. So it's okay. It's definitely my favourite BR game. Although I think the BR games are shit anyway. But it's free to play, so anyone can just jump in and play it. So you don't have to buy it. So that's like a game that everyone can just play, because there's a lot of things that us guys, well, you know, I play with the same guys a lot, right? Online games and stuff, right? There's a lot of problems with that, right? Some of us will have the game, some of us won't, and some of us will be like, no, I'm not going to buy it. There's no way. Do I have to buy it? Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. So it's hard to get like a good group of people playing the same game. So unless it's free to play, it's not going to happen really. It does sometimes, but very rarely. There's a few games that we'll still have, but they're lately not a lot of the newer games actually. Most of the older ones. It's weird. So free to play games kind of work better. The only problem with Apex Legends is it's only 3 in each team, but I suppose you could work around that. You could probably 6 of you could probably work as one team until it's time to shoot each other, and then you could just work it out. You could maybe go, oh right, you go over there, we'll go over here, and then we'll like work. Do you know what I mean? Sort of work it out and then see who wins. Like have a standoff or something. You could probably do that.
Yeah, probably.
But anyway, I think they should all just buy Titanfall 2. Because it's cheap enough and it's the same. It's basically Titanfall 2, except a battle royale game that's free to play. But not as good, because you can't run and you don't have Titan. You can run, but you can't run. You can't wall run and do weird shit and fucking jump into a Titan and blast shit. Like, Titanfall 2's fucking amazing. Like, it's unbelievable no one actually liked that game. Or not a lot of people bought it. Like, Titanfall's fucking pretty good. Hopefully, the people that like this Apex Legends, if they like the gunplay in that, just buy. All you should do is buy Titanfall 2. Like, if you like the gunplay in that game but hate the battle royale shit, just buy Titanfall 2. And it's an amazing single player game as well. So, yeah, that's what you should do. Definitely. Right, so that's most of the gaming stuff out of the way, I think. What thing have you got? What's your other thing? So I know if I do one of my things instead.
No, my other thing was...
Oh yeah, the YouTube thing.
The Angry Gamer.
Yeah, the YouTube thing.
Yeah, the YouTube thing was my other article.
Which would be... Actually, we'll do that since we're on YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Yeah. Oh, the connection's not working. Database error. No. Oh no. There we go. What? Right. Will I take this one and you can... Are you going to be away making food or...
Yeah, do you want me to do that now?
If you go and do that now, and then so by the time you're done, maybe I'll be through this article.
Yeah, I can go do that now.
And then I can shut off YouTube. Yeah, do that. Right, YouTube is now demonetizing videos for inappropriate comments. Like, okay, that's not going to work, is it? Like, really? If you have comments on your videos that YouTube deems inappropriate, your video will be demonetized. This means that you either have to clarify your comment section or completely close it down. On February 21st, 2019, YouTuber Jessica Ballinger, I think it's Jessica Ballinger, contacted YouTube via Twitter asking why all of her videos were being demonetized even though they featured her 5-year-old son. Well, YouTube responded by deferring to Philip DeFranco, but still explained that comments made on a completely safe for work all ages video can still result in your video being demonetized. Team YouTube on Twitter. Hi there. For reference, over the past few days, we've taken a number of actions to better protect the YouTube community from content that endangers minors. Here is a tweet from Philly D for more context. With regards to the actions we've taken, even if your video is suitable for advertisers, inappropriate comments could result in your video receiving limited or no ads. Yellow icon. Let us know if you have any questions. Okay, so the Philip DeFranco tweet was update. YouTube left a comment which provided an update on what they've done to combat horrible people on the site in the last 48 hours. TLDR, disabled comments on tens of millions of videos, terminated over 400 channels, reported illegal comments to law enforcement. Yeah, because that's what they should be doing. Like, the reference to Philip DeFranco points to a comment made by the YouTube content creator who shared a video on February 20th, 2019 from YouTube indicating that the staff at YouTube has disabled comments of tens of millions of videos and terminated more than 400 channels, all because of their illegal comments. If you're unable to read the comment, an image is shown and says, we appreciate you raising awareness of this with your fans and that you realize all of us at YouTube are working incredibly hard to root out horrible behaviour on our platform. By way of an update, in the last 48 hours, beyond our normal procedures, we've disabled blah blah blah. Right. Typically, this response was not met with much cheer nor glee, given that it means that YouTube content creators are now responsible for their comments left by visitors. Not only that, but it also means that commenters posting content that YouTube deems inappropriate can result in the channel becoming demonetized. The solution? Kill off your entire comment section. Yeah, of course it is. Like, if you get trolls to your comment section, like saying stuff that YouTube deems inappropriate, then like, what are you gonna do? Like, you just disable comments. Of course that's gonna happen. Everyone's just gonna disable comments. This is stupid. Obviously, people responded with common sense questions, such as, why are the commenters being penalised instead of the content creators? Why aren't the commenters being penalised instead of the content creators? And why do content creators lose monetization for user comments? So comments in my videos might get disabled because shitty people leave thousands of rape, mutilation, stalking and death threats, and it sometimes takes a while for me to moderate them all. Why would all comments on videos get disabled rather than the commenter's account? it's like you can't fucking win one thing after another, where it's not only not your fault, but active debaggery from other people, and yet you're the one getting screwed. Unbelievable. How you're still got strength to carry on is beyond me. Yeah. And that was like a couple of tweets. It's almost the equivalent of local news stations using ad revenue because of comments viewers post about the news online. Also, another problem that was posed was that YouTube uses comments as engagement metrics to promote or recommend videos. This means that for content creators who disable comments altogether, they're losing a key metric in getting their videos spread across. Getting their videos spread across YouTube, as pointed out by New Yumi View, who runs the Sexy Cyborg YouTube channel. Yeah, that channel's pretty good. She builds stuff and like lights and stuff into her clothes and stuff. It's quite good. Honestly, they have my channel throttled so hard at this point, it's like swimming with weights on. Doesn't matter what I build, doesn't stand a chance, since I will never show up on the suggested page anymore. Time to pivot to hardware manufacturing or something soon. Yeah, I think she should. I bet she'd come up with some decent shit to it. Naomi Wu was also negatively impacted by the Subscribestar being deplatformed by payment processors in an attempt by payment leaders to stifle financial opportunities to pundits like Sargonov and Jihad Watch's Robert Spencer. It was discovered that a lot of the monetary deplatforming was coming down from others handed out by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation using an unconstitutional measure known as Operation Choke Point to put the squeeze on payment lenders. Hang on, I never seen this. What's this? It's Operation Choke Point. Anyway, nevertheless, even for YouTubers like Jessica Bangalore, who claims that she has a highly motorized comment section, it still wasn't monitored enough. Highly monitored comment section. It still wasn't monitored enough to avoid being demonetized. A common corporate apologizer for YouTube's pro-censorship policies. Keemstar suggestion for Bangalore and others to simply disable comments in hopes that the video could be monetized. For now, my best advice is to disable comments in the hopes that the video can be monetized. Yeah, fuck you, Keemstar, piece of shit. Others lamented the lack of competition to YouTube, ignoring smaller but less censored platforms such as BitChute. Yeah, BitChute's good, but again, it's never going to happen, is it? Not going to happen. However, BitChute has also become a victim of monetization deplatform, which ultimately deters content creators from flocking to the platform. For now, both big and small YouTubers are being told to basically disable their comments if they want to stay monetized, or prevent their channel from being shut down. This is a tactic that the mainstream media has been using in order to stifle feedback from users, as well as prevent people from seeing factual corrections that people might post or suggest in the comment section. It's easier for media outlets to promote propaganda if users have been stricken with the inability to communicate effectively or freely. Yeah, it definitely is. I'd say, yeah. Fucking Keemstar, such a dick. Anyway, we should be monetizing. It's too long.
At Christensen, and not PayPal, not Visa, not Patreon themselves, but from MasterCard, solely because of the possibility of illegal content from their work. Not confirmed.
That's what it was. Yeah, I was just looking up that other thing about who was pushing the operation thing. What was it? What did he say it was? It was Operation Choke Point. That was it. So Operation Choke Point was it's basically MasterCard. Basically telling them, look, you have to do this and that in the next time, or we're gonna like fuck you up.
Confirmed illegal content, but may have illegal content. It seems like MasterCard specifically has been meddling in these affairs. The women's business and network meetings that Jacqueline Hart regularly attended consistently put forward two motivations: the importance of inclusivity and the importance of data collection. We can also see MasterCard follow suit in valuing these two motivations above all others. In 2016, MasterCard began to file patents relating to mechanisms that can predict political events. Given the relationship between politics and finance, this on its own is not a problem, but it does lay the groundwork for what will follow. In 2018, Google would begin to buy MasterCard data to link online ads shown to users with their offline purchases using MasterCard. This is, again, not a surprise, as big tech has been grubby with everybody's data for years now. But what does MasterCard stand to gain from it? Here's a salient section from MasterCard's political activity statement. Any political activities in which MasterCard engages are based solely upon the best interests of the company and are made without regard to the private political preferences of its officers and/or executives. The statement is also repeated on their code of conduct under the header, "We engage in the political process responsibly and ethically." If MasterCard did apply pressure to PayPal, Payoneer, Stripe, or Patreon over David Horowitz, Subscribestar, or Jihad Watch, these statements make it seem like they're doing it not for an ideological purpose, but because they believe it to be in their best business interests. However, if you needed more proof that there's a special relationship between PayPal and MasterCard, much like the special relationship between Patreon and PayPal from my previous video, you can always look at the specialized PayPal credit card from MasterCard. Or look at this article from 2016. PayPal and MasterCard expand partnership to benefit consumers, merchants, and financial institutions. Or look at a laundry list of employees who have transferred jobs back and forth between PayPal and MasterCard, like Robert Stever, Nitin Srivastava, Liam Spence, Monica Jazuga, John Mwangi, Jesse Tran, Karen Pascoe, Atula Beg, Razia Sultana, Beth Kitchener, Roger Griffith, Luke Ulbrich, Diego Schenhendler, Adrian Collard, or Eduardo Raihi. This goes without saying, obviously, but please don't go after these people personally. This is just to show how PayPal and MasterCard have each other's hands in their pockets. But speaking of dropping names, here's an interesting one. George Soros and MasterCard partner up to provide aid to migrants and refugees. Yeah, anytime you mention George Soros, people immediately begin screaming anti-Semite or conspiracy theorist. So I'm going to do my absolute best to avoid that, alright? Despite Soros being the prince of fucking darkness. I kid.
I think I'll leave that there. We are going to now say goodbye to YouTube. Tune in to aerithradio.co.uk for the rest of the show. Yeah, and it'll be up later if you're a patron. If not, then it'll be up on Tuesday on the website for you for free to download and stream or download it, whatever. Yeah, that. Right, so the next thing. So that was what was it? Operation Choke Point. That was Operation Choke Point. So that's what that was about. That's how I got segued there. I hate getting segued sometimes. Just something that happens. Let's check, see what's going on. What can I do? What will I do next? I don't know if we've done this. There's some things that we've done and some things that we've not, and I can't remember which ones we done and which ones we didn't. Oh, I should delete them when I usually do delete them when we do them on the show, but this time I've not. So this time, last week's might get repeated because I can't remember what we done. Don't know if we done this one, but anyway, I should definitely stop streaming to YouTube, right? airfradio.co.uk for the rest of the show. There we go. Say it again. And this time, the stream is going to end. Bye bye, YouTube.